что ж, сегодня у нас прохождение Хогвартс Легаси. Давненько я ждал эту игру.
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Так, давайте попробуем. Основное заклинание.
Excellent!
Так, используйте камеру, чтобы вращать. Это понятно. Поехали.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Наша цель сейчас добраться до Хогвартса с нашим профессором.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they value their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так. На мини-карте показаны вы и ваше ближайшее окружение. Нажмите удерживайте. С помощью портала профессор Фиг я переместился к отдаленному утесу, который находится в Шотландском Нагорье. Нам нужно исследовать таинственные руины, которым по нашим расчетам должен был привести портал. Так, ну что ж, давайте посмотрим. Здесь есть.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Так.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
that enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Похоже на какое-то зеркало.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Так, взаимодействуйте с Майей. Давайте попробуем.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
Ребят, пишите ваши вопросы.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where we begin? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Так, какой-то ключ.
This way, then.
Интересно, что это за ключ?
Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Ну, как говорится, поехали.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the
Конечно.
armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey
Ребят, пишите ваши вопросы, предложения.
I saw that same glow on the
Очень
dragon's
интересно,
collar.
что вы думаете, стоит ли снимать
We were just
стримы.
wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
Арго, приветствую тебя на канале. Что за гоблин? Ну, это гоблины, которые нам помогают пройти в наш сейф. Мы отдали ему ключик. И вот идем к нашей дверце.
Thank you for your help.
Так, давайте зайдем, посмотрим, что там у нас.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Закрыл наш домик.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm.
Ну, от этого он
No
профессор
time like
фиг,
the
от того,
present.
что он фиговый.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and
Так,
focus.
зафиксируйте свою палочку с помощью мышки и направляйте ее по контуру символа, чтобы выучить заклинание. Чтобы ускорить движение вашей палочки по контуру символа, нажмите соответствующую кнопку при проявлении подсказки. Так, ну давайте попробуем. Так, так, с направлением. Есть. Вот мы выучили с вами.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Так, давайте попробуем подойти поближе.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Так, ну давайте посмотрим, в чем у нас тут секрет нашего сейфа.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Друзья, пишите ваши комментарии, пишите, что думаете насчет новой игры Хогвартс. Как она вам зашла, нет?
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Так, какое-то свечение на полу.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Да, по поводу игры RDR 2, я тоже считаю, что неплохая игра. Нравится там прорисовка. Может быть, в дальнейшем будущем будет у нас
I see
RDR.
some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Так, определите, как действовать дальше.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Конечно, не пусто. Так, ага. Давайте попробуем.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Люмус. Так, ну система, в принципе, такая же. Давайте. Ага. Так, вы изучили световые чары Люмус, которые автоматически добавлены в ваш комплект заклинаний. Заклинание Люмус освещает кончик вашей волшебной палочки и помогает исследовать темные места. Так. Попробуем. Ага. Так, это отражение, получается, смотрит на нас. Так, отразите атаки при помощи протега. Давайте попробуем. Да, тут надо чуть-чуть приловчить. Ну, конечно, Арго, я с тобой согласен. Мне тоже нравится РДР. Я никак не против нее. Так, найдите профессора Фига. Давайте мы, наверное, лень. Ага.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Oh, that's where they're leading me. They're glowing.
Активируйте стат. Так.
Rebellion. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Так, вот у нас статы.
Lumos.
Статы поворачиваются на свет, то есть на нас. Давайте попробуем как-то совместить, что ли. Во время блуждания во тьме когда у вас форму стат относительное отражение не наполнилось. Так, одно есть. Так.
Lumos.
Не совсем пока понимаю. Да, конечно, пробовал. Я тоже сам не так давно начал. Вот потихонечку пытаюсь, снимаю как-то.
Lumos.
Как же нам их активировать?
Where do I need to be to get all of them to stand at once?
Так. Ага. Вот они пересекаются все.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Удерживайте во время применения протека, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием слабения. Оглушенные враги получают дополнительный урон, обозначенный золотыми цифрами. Понятно. Мы подсвечиваемся. Раз. Больно. Так, Аргу, сейчас хорошо. Сейчас чуть потише сделаю. Поменялось что-то? Да, через NVIDIA снимаю тоже, потому что приложения, которые более-менее для записи, они тоже очень хороших денег стоят. Поэтому приходится как-то обходиться NVIDIA. Так, найдите профессора Фига. Давайте посмотрим.
There you are. How did you? What is
Так, а вот наш профессор.
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
А относительно громкости голоса и игры нормально? Не сильно громко не
Follow my
слышно?
lead.
Ну и все, отлично. Просто тоже как бы первая трансляция. Запустил. Тоже где-то что-то поднастроить надо.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others
Вика
cannot
Кобзева.
will not be enough.
Голос у тебя такой прям взрослый. Сколько же
We
тебе
are
лет, Чипа?
trusting the one who embarks on this
Виктория,
path
мне
with
21 год.
powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed.
Ну, конечно,
But could
Виктория.
never.
Моложе всех молодых.
Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ramrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Аргон, ну слушай, говорят то, что на компьютере плохо игра оптимизирована, какие-то есть просадки. Ну, конечно же, у меня игра стоит на средних настройках, потому что компьютер пока не позволяет, так сказать, полностью насладиться красотой. Ну ничего, вроде играют. Нормально, смотрел прохождение тоже. На ПК проходили, ничего. Вот с трассировкой там, да, проблемы. А так, я вроде не наблюдал каких-то прям серьезных проблем. У меня 1650 видеокарта.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Конечно, хотелось бы лучшую видеокарту, но пока довольствуемся тем, что есть, как говорится. Вика. Почему своего персонажа решила Викторией назвать? И почему именно девушку решил создать, а не парня? Ну, как-то девушки больше не симпатизируют, чем парни. Вот и решил создать себе девушку. Почему бы, как говорится, и нет?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up
Так, ребята,
here.
кто зашел только, всем привет. Пишите комментарии, задавайте ваши
We
вопросы.
have a sorting ceremony to get to.
А почему Виктория? Ну, девушка у меня Виктория. Вот решил создать себе персонажа с ником Виктория. А вот и наши Хогвартс, как говорится, в собственной красе. Ну, вам скажу, игра на меня произвела хорошее впечатление. Хотелось лично ее попробовать, так сказать. Посмотрим, что у нас здесь. Да, долговато, конечно, прогрузки здесь у нас.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry.
Ну, капчи в соцсетях это как бы защита от
For
роботов.
the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin
Так, на церемонию отбора мы немножко опоздали.
I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had
Но я думаю, директор нам даст еще один шанс.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
В Стиме не можешь зарегистрироваться. Это как-то странно. Там простая регистрация. С трудом у тебя не получается.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Так, скорее бы начать учиться, скорее бы следовать замок. Давайте скорее начать учиться. Мы все-таки на 5-й курс переходим. Сразу.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Так, какую же черту характера? Отвага, любознательность, верность, амбиции. Ну, мы отважный. Ученик Хогвартса.
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Так. Он мне предложил выбрать Гриффиндор. Распределяя шляпу, читать ваше предпочтение, при выборе факультет. Студенты Гриффиндора известны своей отвагой, храбростью и благородством. Давайте посмотрим другие факультеты. Пуффендуй. Студенты Пуффендуй известны своим терпением, преданностью и трудолюбием. Когтевран. Студенты Когтеврана известны творческим подходом, смекалкой и находчивостью. Студенты Слизерина известны своей хитростью, большими амбициями и жаждой власти. Так. Храбрость, преданность, смекалка и хитрость. Давайте будем хитрыми.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Пойдем в Слизерин. Конечно, интересно посмотреть, На всех 4 факультетах.
You belong in Slytherin.
Так, зеленый у нас пригиб будет.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter,
Ну
one
вот,
must simply speak the
а говоришь, не можешь
correct
зарегистрироваться. Все же просто.
aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Так, чтобы пройти в гостиную, нам надо прочитать заклинание.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Какой же все-таки красивый Хогвартс. Так, ну вот у нас уже новый день.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Так, найдите свою гостиную. Неплохая у нас комнатка. Пойдемте посмотрим. Гляньте, как у нас красиво тут в Хогвартсе в нашем. Так, представьтесь, Эмили. Всем надо представиться. А пойдемте поговорим. Себастьян Салл.
Can I help you?
Did you see the way this waltz did?
Oh, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Это было ужасно, честно, наша передряга была очень
Indeed. And how did you
ужасная.
escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Что ты читал?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Приятно
It was
познакомиться.
nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Так, представьтесь Уменису. И представьтесь Эмили. Ну, я понимаю, это у нас Эмильда.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Давайте выберем, жаль, что тебя не было.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Ну давай,
Goodbye,
хорошо.
Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Встретимся на занятиях, наверное. Оминис Мракс. Что ты нам расскажешь?
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Запоминаешь скорее ужасно.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Ты знал, что пойдешь в
Were
Слизерин?
you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Так, ладно.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Так, встретись с профессором Уизли возле гостиной. Ну, пойдемте.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Так, какой-то у нас здесь сундучок. Давай посмотрим. Ага.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details
Так,
the
еще
field
какой-то
guide can
сундучок.
provide?
Но пока мы с ним ничего не можем сделать. Так, нам надо ревелить, да? Давайте посмотрим. Статуя Кельпы. Эта статуя изображает Кельпи, водяного демона-оборотня, родом из Ирландии. Ну, понятно. Испытание. Так, мы открыли какое-то испытание. Ага. А вот наша книжка. Так, ваше руководство отслеживает текущий прогресс. Прохождение испытаний. Выберите меню испытаний, чтобы продолжить. Так. Собрав свой первоначальное руководство, вы открыли новую категорию испытаний. Здесь будут появляться все новые испытания, которые вы блокируете во время своих включений. Выберите страницу руководства, чтобы продолжить. Так. Каждое испытание имеет несколько уровней. На каждом из них вас ждут специальные награды, начиная от внешнего вида и заканчивая важными обновлениями. Хорошо. Возвращайтесь почаще, чтобы получить все награды, которые уже заблокированы. Так, понятно.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Так, это наша гостиная. Но нам сегодня не туда.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Так, это точка быстрого перемещения. То есть мы можем сюда перемещаться. Понятно. Здесь расположен гостиная, большой зал. Так, выберите лестницу Хогвартса, чтобы продолжить. Выбрать. Здесь вы можете видеть точки следующего пламени, которые доступны в этом виде. Включая гостиную. Точки следующего пламени серый цвет, показывает следующую наберем точку. Так, понятно. Правая часть карты находит точки интереса, связанные с учебой, включая астрономическую башню, библиотеку и теплицу. Выберите пристройку библиотеки, чтобы продолжить. Так. Для вас точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале. Смените карту. Да, отправляйтесь в точку с летучим пламенем в центральном замке. Так. Так, центральный зал. Давайте переместимся. Да, загрузки, конечно, у нас здесь долговатые.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Следуйте за профессором Уизли.
You can get
Ну,
almost
давай,
anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Так, спасибо, профессор.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Так, подозреваю, что вы не просто искали вещи в Хогвартс, а окольными путями добирались. Да, так и
We
есть.
did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the
А вот, собственно, и сам наш
Professor
профессор.
Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Так, поговорите с профессором Фигом. Давай.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Так, не волнуйтесь, сэр.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так. Основные задания. Ага. Заклинания. Так, занятия по защите от темных искусств и занятия по заклинаниям. Давайте пока, наверное, по заклинаниям.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr.
Так, у нас же волшебной
He's an
палочки даже нету
exceptional
своей.
craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Отправляйтесь в класс заклинания. Ну, пойдем. Благо маршрут у нас есть. Угу. Зачарованный компас. Так, это понятно. Вот они, наши живые картины.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Так, первое занятие у нас.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Еще одно заклинание. Давайте. Поехали. Акцию. Так, это мы притягиваем предметы.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres.
Все просто. Примените акцию к одной сфере, а затем в последний момент примените заклинание.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will.
Давай
But instead
попробуем.
of throwing the marbles out, you are
Отменили.
splendid.
Ага. Слишком рано отменили. Так, еще раз.
Very
Раз.
good.
Так, отлично.
Excellent control there.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй,
Happens
сильно.
to the best of us. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai,
Так, мы
you
против
are playing
наца
red.
играем.
Clear?
Ну давай,
Yes, sir.
попробуем.
Here we go.
Сразу 50. Хорошо. Так. Опять сильно. Ну что ж такое?
Don't lose. Let us see this. There we go.
Ну слушайте, она нам почти уже не оставляет шанса. Так, даже до 50 не доехал. Ну все. Здесь уже мы ничего не сделаем.
That is how it's done.
Сейчас хорошо сделали, но все равно проиграли.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Ну, вот это уже поинтереснее будет.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Ага. То есть он подвинул до 30. Я понял. Раз. Ай. Ну ладно, ничего, тоже 30.
Let us see this.
Так, 50, да? Давай. Попробуем тебя догнать. Так, отлично.
Brilliant.
Ага. Ну, врезалась, но все равно до 30-ки докатила. Ну что ж, если мы сейчас 50 выбьем, то мы выиграли. Так. Ай-яй-яй, рано. Рано. Ехали. И опять нацай нас победил.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Хорошо, что ты меня понимаешь.
That's good to hear. It's a lot
Конечно,
to
да,
take
новая
in.
обстановка, новые люди.
I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. I think Professor Ronan wants
Не, ну
to talk to
интересно
you.
на самом деле.
Better not keep him waiting.
Посоревноваться вот так.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
So inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Так, это задание мы завершили. 2-й уровень получили. Точка быстрого перемещения у нас здесь открылась. Где-то на улице. Так. Теперь. Побочные задания. Ага. Давайте мы пока пойдем по сюжету.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Ага. Пропустил чуть-чуть. Так. Вы посмотрите, друзья, насколько он огромный. Сколько здесь всего. А вот и 2-й урок.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very
Я
little.
понял, Левиоса это
Today we will
восстанавливает.
review a spell that has
Получается, какие-то
saved me from
предметы.
death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso?
A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Так. Левиоса учим. Ну, поехали. Так. Есть.
Leviosa.
Ага. То есть Левиоса это позволяет нам поднимать объекты в воздух.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
Так, основное заклинание.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent. As Master
Так, то есть нам надо поднять и заклинание.
Well done.
Есть.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Так, еще одно соревнование у нас.
This should be easy.
Отразили. Ну, не так уж и сложно.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Так, занятия у нас закончились. Поговорите с
Nice
Себастьяном.
work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Ну давайте скажем, что это первая дуэль,
In fact, it was.
чтобы ему
Perhaps I
совсем
have an
стыдно стало.
excellent.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned
Закрытый
dueling
дуэльный клуб.
organization.
Интересно. Звучит интригующе.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Еще одно задание мы завершили. Так. Что же теперь нужно? Мы можем поговорить. Новое задание, все доступно. Вижу.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Ты мне должен 40 рублей. Там комиссия еще 50.
Так, следующее задание у нас послеурочное занятие от Уизли. Давайте на сегодня, наверное, стрим завершим. Продолжим завтра. Всем спасибо. Подписывайтесь, ставьте лайки. Не пропадайте.